And now let's go ahead and move on to a topic number 6. Little comic book news right here. We're getting excited for this film that's about to come out next Friday. It's been talked about for the longest, but now it's finally here, and we may get an idea of what's coming in the future as well. This is amazing. Dwayne the Rock, this is topic number 6 coming from Deadline. Dwayne the Rock Johnson says he absolutely intends to make Black Adam Superman crossover film. That is the whole point of the upcoming anti-hero standalone. And he also made some comments on Jimmy Fallon, and we're going to go over that too. But real quick first, Dwayne Johnson has confirmed that he absolutely intends to make a Black Adam Superman crossover film, going as far to say that the prospect was the whole point of making the forthcoming movie. Johnson comments came in recent interviews with Blend, in which he reiterated that a new era of DC Universe is about to kick off. What I meant by that was introducing a brand new character. It's not a sequel, not an existing IP. It was, Black Adam. He said 2 years ago, the world had no idea who he was. We just did, but not, the rest, the mass out there. Introducing the JSA, Justice Society of America, introducing that new era of DC Universe. Now, also, this may be considered slight spoilers for the upcoming film Black Adam. And so if you just don't want to be spoiled at all, and I don't really think it spoilers myself, you can
it's the cat's out of the bag.
Hit the mute button or something.
I'm gonna listen while this is loading. I'm excited for this film. I cannot wait to see this movie for many reasons.
I'm gonna reserve judgment on this movie. I'm gonna wait and see, because I can just tell you right now, every time I've gone into anything DC related excited, I have come out disappointed.
Oh, Larry, you're killing me, bro.
And so I'm going to go in with my expectations so low that I can't help but come out excited about it. I feel like I want to go in there thinking this is going to be a SpongeBob SquarePants movie and come out happy. Because I'll say the only DC, I shouldn't say all DC properties, because the only DC properties that I go into that I actually like are like their villain movies. Suicide Squad, The Joker, those are great, but their superhero movies have been trash.
Well, hey, The Rock is a villain, man, in some eyes, Larry. So
yeah, he's kind of a, not really though. Black Adam's really sort of a.
He's a different type of breed.
He's sort of an anti. I don't know. Yeah, I want to like it though. Yeah. I want to like it, so I'm rooting for.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. It's not coming through like loud and clear, but we can hear it through your speakers.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like it's coming from like a TV in the background, but I can hear it.
Tell me when they were making this super suit for you for Black Adam. I mean, of course.
It was, and now it's a very
man's arm, yo. His arm is the size of my.
I didn't know until I saw
thigh.
No, wait a second. And the JSA, and just so you guys know, and many of you probably do know, the JSA predated the Justice League. So the JSA was the very first superhero group, man, and we stand them on their feet in Black Adam.
Oh yeah,
it is amazing.
Of course, no spoilers here. Let's just say something happens, and people are gonna freak out. People are gonna freak out, and fans have been kind of asking this for a long time. And I heard that you had a lot of responsibility for making what happens happen.
So when you guys see the movie, you see Black Adam, what you're going to see, like I said, I said, we want to build out the DC universe, introduce Black Adam, introduce other characters as well in the JSA. I have been saying this is a new era in the DC universe that I love, that we love. It's a new era. Yes, we're going to introduce new characters, but also the new era means listen to the fans. You got to listen to the fans. And for a very long time, for years, you guys know, fans have been screaming. They've been upset. Like, hey, we established Black Adam as the most powerful and unstoppable force on this planet. The most powerful and unstoppable force in the entire universe has been on the sidelines for too long. So myself, $7, Danny Garcia, Hiram Garcia, we fought, and we weren't going to take no for an answer. We were going to deliver it to the fans. And then at the end, welcome home.
So what do y'all think of that right there? Y'all make you happy, make you upset? How you feeling about that?
I listen, Larry. Do you want to go first, man? Because I'm giddy. I bleed DC colors. So you want to go first, Larry?
Somebody, I think it was Herbert Scott in the comments, said it really. I think he said it very succinctly. He said the fact that a post-credit scene might make or break this film is proof the expectations were low as hell. I have to agree. If you need a post-credit scene to validate and make the film good, then the film's probably not good. But I'm not going to say that because I haven't seen it.
Right.
I think B has already seen it, but I'm just going to say I'm simply going to wait and watch. I'm going to go in with low expectations because I have been disappointed by DC so many times. I'm going to go in with low expectations and hope that I'm surprised and pleased by it because I want this to do well. I want it to win and succeed because there's a lot of DC people out there that love them. I've never been like the biggest DC fan because I think all their heroes and everybody are too goody two shoe and they're not real. They don't come off as real. I like people that are a little bit complicated and real in their lives. I like characters like Deadpool they're real to me. They have real issues in their life, you know? And so I don't know. We'll see. I'm hoping it does well.
Elliot?
Larry, I love it. I love it, Larry. DC, listen, Larry. DC to me, characters are beyond complex. In my opinion, way more complex than some of the characters from the MCU, especially that a lot of them kind of almost mirror a lot of the DC characters, especially with the more grounded and rooted characters. But as far as this goes, listen, Larry and Brandon, everyone in chat, I could not be more excited for this. Without saying it, but with saying it, as The Rock kind of said in this clip, yes, a particular character has been completely sidelined, which is just bananas to me. This would be like if Marvel got the rights to someone like a Spider-Man, which they have the collaboration with Sony, they just didn't know what to do with him, just kind of keep him in the shelf and just kind of playing around and hinting at things. But this is a character that is a focal point of the DC universe, especially when it comes to the Trinity. And I'm beyond excited for it. And to go back to that comment that Larry talked about earlier, about laying the laurels and the foundation of the post-credit scene. I don't see it that way. I see it more of a sense of the establishment of what that post-credit means for the future of the DC universe, and particularly that actor that has been wanting to continue to play that role and has kept the particular outfit in their closet. And the fans like me have been yearning and crying and yelling to get this character back. Because for me, that particular iteration is the best version of the character, in my personal opinion. So I think it speaks more to just like see the film for the post-credit scenes. No, see the film because it means that for the first time since 2013 of them opening DCEU, we're getting some interconnectivity for the first time in a very long time, and not being kind of haphazard or just thrown in there for the sake of just fan service. But now they're saying, listen, we're finally making sure that we have villains and heroes and JSA and Justice League and Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Flash, all playing in the same sandbox, which we haven't had that. And to Larry's point, we've had a Joker standalone. We just had the Batman standalone. We had Peacemaker, which, by the way, Larry, I'll put my money on all the DC projects we've gotten so far. I'm referring to Peacemaker and the Batman have been better than anything that the MCU has put out this entire year, in my opinion. But it means that we can finally have an interconnected world and not have 19 different characters running on different multiverses. So it speaks a lot to the future of the DC universe, and I am beyond excited for it. And shout out to The Rock, man, the people's champ. I've been a fan of his since his wrestling days, and this is a great wrestler's move to bring in, this is like WWE finally kind of getting all their heavy hitters under one roof and having some great entertainment, man. So I'm beyond excited for this. And the DC, Larry, they're coming, my friend. They are coming.
I hope so. I hope so, because I would like for Marvel to have some competition.
Yes, and it's coming. Even though, like I said, I think all their projects have been better than anything that Marvel's done all year.
Oh, okay, my fault. Thank you. I do disagree with Herbert, though. I don't think that the film is relying on a post-credit scene. I just think that it's getting a lot of attention. It has nothing. It's just a scene, and people are talking about it right now. I don't think, Warner Brothers is guys, look right here what our post-credit scene is. Come to the movie for that. They're not. I haven't seen a TV spot that says, and wait till the post-credit scene. Just
they're not going to say that, of course.
Yeah. Well, true, but I I don't think I don't think this relying on that, but I'm happy with this. I mean, I couldn't be happier. I don't need Superman to possibly pop up in the post credit scene, but I'm not upset about it either. And so I think this is going to be pretty good, and I'm looking forward to it.
Here's another issue I have that possibly could, and I hope it's not a problem, but it could be. And that is, I wonder if The Rock has been posting so much about this. He posts constantly about his workout regimen, getting ready for this role. He's been posting nonstop about this. And I wonder if we're going to actually be able to see Black Adam, or if when we watch this, all we're going to see is The Rock. And I'm just kind of curious because I mean, he's talked about it so much. I wonder if that's going to be an issue, if you're actually going to see the character versus seeing the man.
Are you planning on going to the theater to see this, Larry?
I found I'm still not going into a theater because I'm just not, but I did find a drive-in movie theater. It's a little ways away, so I think I'm probably going to actually go out and see it.
Ooh,
Okay,
nice.
because if you want to join me, we can go live next weekend.
What day does it come out on?
Thursday, Friday.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just let me know. But yeah, guys, let us know in the comment section whether you're watching this via live or the replay, what you think about this, the comments that he made on Jimmy Fallon, the comments right here.
Can I
all
say
that good
one more
stuff.
thing before you wrap it up?
Yeah.
Only thing that I will say that is a little bit of a negative for me, even though I just spoke so highly about the DCU, it is kind of, it's funny that he's leapfrogging over his actual person that he's connected to, which is Shazam, and going straight to the source of Superman. So that is a little bit of like, that would be almost like, I don't know, Venom coming out with a movie and saying, skip over Spider-Man. I want to fight, I don't know, whoever,
Carnage.
Captain America or something like that. It's like, which is, it happens in the comics, but not as often as you would expect from us. Venom, Spider-Man, and a la Black Adam and Shazam is so interconnected. So it is kind of weird that he's leapfrogging over Shazam and going straight to the most powerful person in the universe. But we'll see. I assume Shazam's going to make his way into that crossover event film as well.
I will say this other thing too, and this is not, well, it's all related, but there's been a lot of talk about The Rock potentially running for president at some point. And he had, for those of you who don't know, The Rock has some pretty conservative political views. And he has said some things throughout the years that have gotten people to be like, whoa, wait a minute. We thought we liked you. And I think that would be an absolutely horrible move for him to try and run for any type of office, especially if he's going to, if he thinks he's going to continue to do these movies. You're not going to be a politician and also be an active, actor in a big franchise for one. But also, I think it's just horrible if he really goes out there and he starts to put out his political views. I think it's horrible for this franchise because there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be so turned off by his views, regardless of what his views are. If he's on the left, if he's on the right, it doesn't matter. People are going to be turned off by it. And I think all these people who are calling for him to be president, I think he should shut them down with he should shut them down just with nothing else in there. He keeps giving this little thing. Well, I'm more focused on my family right now. He keeps saying all that. He needs to shut that door. He needs to shut it and leave it shut, and for at least a good 5 to 7 years.
Well, thank you, Larry. Appreciate it, man. And you guys let us know what you think down below, how you think about all our commentary and what you think the movie will turn out to be.